For years, I had a tradition at Christmas. I mean, I had lots of Christmas traditions. We all do. One of mine is drinking glass bottles of Coca-Cola in honor of the holidays are coming Coke truck TV ads, which I still use to mark the beginning of the season. That's not the one I'm talking about. That's another one. It's just an example. Stick with me here. The difference is I still do that one. The one I'm talking about is a Christmas letter. I stopped doing Christmas cards and started writing a letter. Every year, year in, year out. This went on for maybe a decade. Sometimes it just recapped the year, running through the major events of my life or in the world or whatever. One year it was, in a fit of insufferable pique, a poem. I basically rewrote "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," which is possibly second only to spins on A Christmas Carol in the overused derivative Christmas media contest. Anyway, eventually I stopped because we got into a run of years that just, wow. Why would you recap those? And there's only so many ways to avoid the subject. I mean, I can hang in there with the best of them, but in at least one of these letters I can find, which may or may not be the last one I wrote, because thanks to the wonders of modern technology, at least one of the platforms I used to have these things on doesn't work properly anymore. Anyway, in the last one I can find, it's okay, it was a spin on A Christmas Carol. I promise you, I did not plan that callback. I just, stumbled into it. Like Harry and Marv into one of Kevin's traps. Home Alone references! We're playing the hitch today, folks. What was my point here? And while we're on the subject, why am I asking you? Oh, right, yes, traditions. Christmas traditions. Yes, that's the subject of this message. Like I said earlier, we've all got them. Some of them are common, like the main components of Christmas dinner. Others are really specific and personal, like my glass Coke bottles, or the fact that I always watch Star Wars The Force Awakens at Christmas, because it's my favourite movie. It also originally came out around Christmas, but that's mostly a happy coincidence. Though it did also spawn another family tradition as a result. Whenever we can, we go and see a movie together on Christmas Eve, like we did for The Force Awakens the year it came out. Or if for some reason the cinema is not an option, use your imagination, you know one reason that might have been, we'll watch a movie together with a takeaway, whether in person or using those neat remote synced movie playback things the streamers have now. Those movie traditions are relatively new. That movie came out in 2015. Others are of course old, ingrained since childhood, like having bacon rolls for breakfast in our house. The old ones are great because they remind you of past Christmases. The newer ones are the products of Christmas in the present. You come up with a new idea and try it and find to love it. That's what leads to the creation of Christmas traditions you enjoy in the future. Haha! See? I've done you again! It's another A Christmas Carol bit! I'm plagiarizing my own plagiarism. All the holiday creativity of Home Sweet Home Alone. Have you seen that movie? It's bad. I mean, I like Ellie Kemper and Rob Delaney, and they're fun in it, but making a version of Home Alone where the kid's a jerk and the burglars are sympathetic heroes? What were they thinking? Were they trying to outdo the insanity of Home Alone 4? You seen that movie? It's a direct sequel to Home Alone 2 where Kevin's dad has left Kevin's mum for a rich younger woman. I mean, I didn't even know why they threw in the rich thing. Have you seen that McAllister house? It's a $2 million mansion. I've drifted off the point again. Alright, let's wrap this up before I overrun my time slot and Charles III gets to laugh at me. Here's the point. Welcome to a new insufferable Paul Douglas Christmas tradition. The Christmas letter is gone, but the Christmas message is coming to town. So here's what I figured. Who decided only monarchs, the Pope, and Channel 4 get to do Christmas messages? Was there a vote? Because mine would have been against it. And hey, making videos is something I like to do. I'm a videographer, it's my thing. Sure, it usually means travel stuff and vlogs, but videos are videos. You get it, you're watching this. Or possibly listening to it but not paying attention, / asleep and the YouTube algorithm spat it at you in autoplay. But hey, those views all count the same, so thanks for your bandwidth. Might I trouble those of you not asleep to like and subscribe? Look, I don't make the rules, the robots do. I have to ask. I'm not the boss of you, do what you want to do. Just know that if you don't, our Google software overloads are going to be sad, and also be aware that Santa Claus is watching. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you don't like and subscribe if you're awake. Merry Christmas, folks. I'll be back next year, whether you pout or cry or whatever. Oh, and Happy New Year.
It's a three-pronged attack. Subliminal, liminal, and superliminal.
Superliminal?
I'll show you. Hey, you!
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, all right.
I'm in.